There is a pretty popular electric car which is not on sale just in China. It's actually on sale in a number of other countries as well. You can buy it right now. It just got crash tested, and you should not buy one if you value your life. I mean, seriously, it might be the most dangerous car I've ever seen. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back, everyone else. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Great to have you. Patreon supporters, thank you guys. YouTube members, thank you too. 2023, it's going to be the most amazing year ever. I'm going to be at Fully Charged in Sydney in March. Make sure you come. There's a 10% discount code in the description below if you want to use that to get your tickets. And then again, I'll be in London the following month in April on the 28th and 29th. Love to see you there. Of course, I'll be at San Diego as well later in the year. The Skyworth EV6, also known as the Skyworth ET5, the Imperium SCV, and the Elaris BEO, has scored 1 star in Chinese NCAP safety and crash tests. Well, yeah, this is shocking. I have not seen any other electric car within the last 2 years score worse than BMW's 4 stars for its expensive electric car. Isn't that weird, right? Pay more, get less safety anyway. So that's one reason, one compelling reason to maybe consider another EV versus a BMW. Now there's plenty of other options. Ioniq 5, Kia EV6 if you can get your hands on one. Obviously Tesla vehicles, BYD. Yeah, the BYD I've bought. It did get a 5-star rating, but there was some minor issues, but the truth is it's definitely a safe car. The only thing I find a bit about it, could be improved is the actual technology in terms of the safety systems, the way they work. Sometimes the car can think it's going to hit another car in front, even though the car's miles away and is slamming the brakes on. But anyway, that's an issue that I think a lot of cars face. So what about this Skyworth EV6? What is the deal with this thing? Well, the Skyworth EV6 has had a controversial history, and a lot of buyers wouldn't know this. They'd think, oh, this is just a new EV. It looks good. Interior looks nice. Outside looks nice. I'm going to go grab one. And it's a good value too. And it is good value if you place zero value on your own personal safety. Yeah, seriously. I just said that. It's true. Skyworth is a new brand which was founded as a joint venture between the bus maker Nanying Golden Dragon Bus and the electronic giant Skyworth. This EV brand was initially launched under the name Skywell, says Car News China, with its first vehicle called the Skyworth ET5. Later, this brand was suddenly renamed to Skyworth Auto, and the Skywell ET5 changed its name to the Skyworth EV6. Bizarre. Imagine how confused customers must be. In foreign markets, though, where you can buy this right now, this vehicle has a range of different names, including the Skywell ET5 in Turkey, the United Arab Emirates, and other countries in the Middle East, the Elaris BEO in Germany. Yeah, you can buy one of these in Germany, and the Imperium SCV in USA and Canada. So it's not really a mainstream car outside of China, but people have bought them not knowing that they're actually driving a pretty dangerous vehicle. So the size of it, it's 4.7 meters long, 1.9 meters wide, and it's 1,700 millimeters tall with a wheelbase of 2.8 meters. So it's just a tiny bit smaller than a Tesla Model Y, very similar in size to the Model Y. It's got a single electric motor on the front axle, 150 kilowatts of power, that's 204 horsepower, and 320 newton meters. It's got exactly the same motor power specs as BYD's Atto 3 and some other BYD models as well. I think it could be the same motor. I think BYD could be supplying them with the motor. So the motor's probably fine. Battery pack. It's got 3 different options. The entry-level trim has a 52 kilowatt hour pack with 400 kilometers of range. Are you really going to get that range out of a 52 kilowatt hour pack? Maybe. Probably not in a vehicle this size. Top trim has an 86 kilowatt hour battery pack with 620 kilometers of range. It doesn't really make sense, does it? That they're saying you get 200 kilometers more range out of a battery pack that's nearly double the size. However, it's got a mid-spec battery with a 72 kilowatt hour size, and that gives you 520 kilometers of range. So there's 3 different models, 3 different size battery packs. They're all pretty affordable. The base model is $21,700 US. The mid-spec model is around $30,000, and the high-spec model with the bigger battery pack the 86 kilowatt hour pack, that one costs $41,000 US. So this would sell really well in many countries around the world at those prices, really well. Well, if it actually was safe to drive. Now, apparently, the Chinese say this vehicle is being positioned in, well, most markets around the world as a semi-luxury car. A semi-luxury car. Interesting. Now, the Chinese NCAP system is very similar to Europe's NCAP system, where the vehicle safety is evaluated on a scale from 0 to 100%, and then those percentages are converted into stars to make a result more understandable and easy to figure out. It's one of the key reasons why there can be such a big difference between one car's 5 stars versus another car's 5 stars. I mean, for example, to be fair, I don't own a Tesla Model Y, but it does have a safety score in terms of its safety technology of around 94%, whereas the BYD 803 that I have has a score, I think it's about 76% for safety systems. So you can see the safety system is much better in the Model Y versus the 803. To be fair, it is. I know some people are going to hate me for saying that, but it's true. But they both get 5 stars. So it can be easier to understand, but it can also be a bit misleading. Or the Chinese NCAP have tested the EV6 520, the mid-spec version, which costs $31,600 US. And the reason they picked it is because some important autonomous driving tech comes on that car. So it comes with some extra safety features versus the base model. This one's meant to be safer than the base model, right? In vehicle occupant safety, the Skyworth EV6 scored 38.5%. This is the worst score that I have ever seen. However, in a collision test with a full width barrier, it got 13 points out of a maximum of 24. But here's the thing, if you have a side collision in this vehicle, if someone hits you from the side, or if you hit something from the side, or something hits you from the side, you'd basically die. The B pillar went far into the cabin from the side impact. As a result, the EV6 scored 0 out of 16 for side impact. There's no structural rigidity to this car if something hits it from the side. That is atrocious. In vulnerable road user safety, the Skyworth EV6 got 61.5%, which I don't think is too bad, to be honest. That's for when, say, you hit someone else. But its safety assistance functions are atrocious, said to the Chinese NCAP, which is very similar to Euro NCAP. The EV6 has scored 30% due to poor performance of the AEB and all of its safety systems, basically. In other words, the safety systems don't even work. I mean, 30%, it's the worst score I've ever seen here. That is unbelievably bad. You might as well just pretend they don't even exist. All in all, this is probably the most dangerous vehicle you can buy outside of China. EV, it's probably the most dangerous EV you can buy outside of China that I've seen. Now, that's probably not fair. There's some other EVs coming from other countries, some more third world type countries, which are dangerous as well. But I'm talking actual EV you can buy in Europe, you can buy in America. You can buy these in America, by the way. That it is, it's the most dangerous car available in those countries. It's crazy. Someone hits you from the side, you're gonna die. Basically, don't buy one. If you've got one now, I'll say some prayers for you and hope you're okay. Hope nothing hits you on the side, ever. Period. I'm worried for you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.